All right. So today the first thing we're going to do is read over this passage, all right? This rhetorical analysis essay from 2008. It's an old one. It's been around for a while. But let's look at the prompt together, okay? In the following passage from The Great Influenza, an account of the 1918 flu epidemic, author John M. Barry writes about scientists and their research. Read the passage carefully, then in a well-written essay, analyze how, and underline how, like two or three lines there, how Barry uses rhetorical strategies to characterize scientific research. Underline the word characterize. Okay. Now, what are we going to do? Does this say, when you open this up, start skimming down through the passage and mark every rhetorical device you can find so you can go back and put a list together and turn that in for an essay?
No.
It does not. You're exactly right. However, a lot of students do that. You'd be surprised how many of these things I read in the summer where people just give you a list of rhetorical strategies or devices, rhetorical devices I should say, and sometimes they'll even give you an example of them, and they'll try to analyze it, but they can't analyze it because they don't do the work necessary for analysis. That's what I'm going to have you do today. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to read this, and we're going to soap it up. We're going to apply some soap. Okay? Speaker, occasion, audience, and purpose. Speaker, we don't know much about the speaker here. We just pretty much know his name. We know what he wrote. What was the occasion? We have to extrapolate. We don't really know. It's not given to us. Sometimes on these essays it is given to you. On this one it isn't. This is an older one. Some of the newer ones they do give it to you. Okay? But then we're going to have to focus on audience and purpose. And you know those two always go hand in hand. Okay? So that's what we're going to do first. We're going to read it. And if you see something that's obviously intentional on Barry's part, not every figure of speech, not everything, every simile that you run into, or something like that, you don't mark everything you see. Mark things as you're reading that jump off the page to you, that are obviously intentional. Okay? And we'll talk about why and how later, but right now we're going to read this passage and do soap. Right? What are your questions for me? None? We're good to go? Let's get started. Yes.